Hello there. Welcome to the College Investor Audio Show. We're so glad you're here today as we take a look at how you can leave the SAVE plan and all the options that you have for borrowers. But first, just a quick reminder, anytime you hear a thing on the podcast, you can always dive deeper right inside our website at thecollegeinvestor.com. You can also ask questions, concerns, anything at all. We'd love to hear from you. Just search for the words The College Investor and you'll find us pretty much anywhere you are on social media. We're there too. Let's take a look at some options now for SAVE plan if you are wanting to leave. So, for months, federal student loan borrowers enrolled in the SAVE plan have faced a decision. Should I leave SAVE now? Or should I wait out the forbearance a little bit longer? Good question. So the Department of Education, of course, has been very forceful in their messaging, encouraging borrowers in SAVE to change repayment plans today. Now, on the other hand, the One Big Beautiful Bill Act, OBBBA, gave a more measured timeline, possibly until 2028 to make the switch. Furthermore, the OBA implemented a new repayment plan called the Repayment Assistance Plan, or RAP, but that doesn't go live until 2026. Nelnet, one of the major loan servicers in the country, has been even started moving borrowers' SAVE forbearance dates out until 28. The uncertainty has left a whole bunch of borrowers asking the same question. Should I leave or should I stay and see what happens? Well, for most, the choice depends on the financial circumstances you're in, all the forgiveness timelines, and long-term repayment goals. But it would be rare for any borrower to want to stick around until 2028. Most should have a clear path no later than mid-26. Here are the repayment plan options to leave SAVE. Borrowers who choose to change repayment plans out of SAVE currently have three main repayment paths. Number 1, standard repayment plans. These include standard, extended, or graduated repayment. Standard repayment is pretty straightforward. It's just 10 years of fixed monthly payments until the debt is gone. Could be longer if you consolidate. Extended and graduated allow for longer terms or smaller payments early on, but really all three of these plans do repay the loan during the loan term. Moving on to the second option, income-based repayment, or IBR. IBR remains a viable option, especially for borrowers with modest incomes. Post-2014, borrowers pay 10% of discretionary income, while pre-2014 borrowers pay 15%. Importantly, IBR qualifies for PSLF, making it attractive for public service workers. So for those with low incomes, monthly payments can remain at nothing, while still counting toward forgiveness. Imagine that. For borrowers with low incomes on SAVE, this could be a compelling option to resume qualifying payments, air quotes, can you hear them? While also keeping a low payment. It is important to note that switching now would use your 2024 tax return, assuming you filed one, right? If your income has increased in 2025, this could be a good time to change to ride out a year of lower payments before they rise based on your current income. Number 3, Repayment Assistance Plan, or RAP. This is the new thing, scheduled for 2026. RAP is going to be the newest, latest, and greatest repayment plan and set your monthly payment at $10, up to 10% of your adjusted gross income, or AGI. The RAP plan may be a more compelling option for borrowers versus IBR, especially for lower or middle-income borrowers. We have a free repayment assistance plan RAP calculator to understand what your monthly payment might be. If RAP does have a significantly lower payment, it could be worthwhile to remain in the SAVE forbearance and simply just switch to RAP directly when it's live next year. Let's talk about what people should be leaving SAVE now. Some groups do benefit from leaving right now. PSLF borrowers, of course. Public service employees working toward loan forgiveness need qualifying payments counted. Unless RAP is a compelling lower payment, borrowers going for PSLF are best served resuming payments now. Low-income borrowers, those eligible for those $0 monthly payments under IBR, have nothing to lose by switching now, for real, since they preserve PSLF eligibility or forgiveness timelines. Borrowers near forgiveness already, if you're just a few months from that, switch to PSLF right now versus waiting for the buyback thing to happen. It's just the quicker move. Plus, the math is likely to be the same anyway. Here's why you might actually wait. There are cases where this makes sense. If RAP is a lower payment for you, waiting a few more months to move into RAP just makes sense. At that point, staying in Save may only make sense for those in extreme financial distress. Once RAP is live, we know all the repayment options. We also know all the pathways to loan forgiveness. Waiting around in forbearance really serves no purpose here. If you just can't afford either IBR or RAP payments, now's the time to work on your budget and plan accordingly, because you will have to resume payment eventually, or end up in student loan default, which is magnitudes worse. Don't do it. Here's what happens next. The Department of Education should be rolling out the new RAP plan next summer, and when that happens, all options will be available to borrowers to clearly make a choice. NELNET's latest forbearance moves, lasting until 2028, just shouldn't be interpreted as a guarantee either. Furthermore, it doesn't make financial sense to wait that long. If you just simply can't afford your payments under IBR or RAP, make the moves you need to make right now. For most borrowers on Save, you should be switching to a new repayment plan now anyway, or at least planning to when RAP goes live. There really shouldn't be anyone writing it out intentionally. And that is our show for today. Thanks again for stopping by. You want to dive deeper on all things student loan and repayment stuff going on right now? Check it out at thecollegeinvestor.com. Thanks again for stopping by today, and we'll talk to you again real soon.